Aloha, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Wild West, coming from the Wild East this time. It's good to be back. Another episode. I think we're about 50 episodes in, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's good to have everyone back. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to welcome aboard my friend as always, Chris. How's it going?
Minasama, konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? Koko wa Nippon desu.
Bear with him, and bear with me. Okay. So, just gonna go off the hip this time. Gonna go off the hip. Not sure if you guys... Some people dream. Some people don't have dreams at all. Some people like dreaming. I have friends that hate dreaming.
What dreaming?
Okay.
Sorry, okay. Anyways.
A friend posed a good point to me. He said, Taro, how come you like dreaming? I said, well, it's interesting and, and so much and so forth. And he says, I don't like to dream. And I said, why? He said, well, when I have those vivid dreams, he feels like he uses a lot of brain energy on those dreams. He feels like he hasn't slept. Like he basically lay down and watched a movie and he wakes up tired. And before that, I didn't really feel that way. But now I do, especially with the vivid dreams. I have crazy dreams. The dream I had last night, or I guess this morning, I was in a bar in Japan. It was dilapidated, so that means it's kind of broken down but functioning. And it was like a really dark bar. Things were broken down, and there were people there that I knew from Japan in the dream, and it was very odd. I stayed and I got too drunk, and I went to sleep on the couch in the bar. When I woke up, everyone was gone, but something told me to live there. So I decided to live in that bar. Nobody ever came back at once. It was very odd. And I keep having these dreams where the theme is abandonment, right? I'm always alone in the dream. It's really odd. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. There's no real point to what I'm talking about. I just felt like I wanted to share about the weird dreams I have. I'll piece it together. If I have any more details, I'll share with you.
You should talk to ChatGPT and make a database and let them analyze what the dream is about.
Yeah, but I know the final piece is common. I ended up with a girl, right, and we're going on a date. But there's always something that happens where I can't complete the date. So that's definitely telling me something. I mean, we were walking down, ready to go to the movies. I told her I had to use the bathroom real quick. I ended up showering in the onsen. And I remember thinking, oh my God, she's waiting outside, but the shower feels way too good. And then I woke up. That's all. Yeah.
So, all right, probably they're saying, you don't give a shit about your dreams.
Yeah, nobody really gives a shit about my dreams. You guys just want to listen to the radio. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, so let's go back to the usual shebang and let's get the stock update.
Okay, so as you guys may know, well, I guess by now, there's a downturn, right? There's a huge sell-off. But I swear to you, a couple days ago, for the last 2 months, AI tech, space stocks have exploded. So, I mean, if you guys have been listening for at least a year, hoping you guys did capitalize on some of those earnings, because it's been ridiculous. I mean, companies like Rocket Lab up 144%. Makes no freaking sense, right? But it made sense to me when I bought it at $22. So I think it's amazing the way the world is heading as far as stocks. But if you think about it, you guys might be young, but looking back at 1999, we're in the same spot. Half the economy is telling you to buy tech. Half the economy is telling you to sell tech.
You got a good point.
Right? But looking back at 99, I remember there was a fool who said to sell the S&P 500. You know what I mean? We're looking at a collapse. If I remember correctly, the S&P went up 90% after he said that. So do what you wish with the information. You follow your intuition, but whatever is going to happen, it is going to happen. But I think it's an interesting time. It's a mirror to the 1999 tech collapse.
And never follow the stupid clickbaits on X and everything, fake news everywhere.
Right.
So basically, whatever happens, there's always two sides to the story. So before you digest everything, always, if you're curious, try to find the pros and cons, look at both sides of the story. And, like we always say, this is not a financial advice, right? So, the output is, it depends on you. if you want to chicken out, don't buy. If you want to buy, go in strong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. If you're gonna go in the water, don't stick your feet in. You're not gonna get anything out of it. You're just gonna walk out with wet feet, right? And go in and swim and get some money. It's there for you, but play it right. I mean, there's no real advice I can give you all when it comes to stocks. I mean, there's people who say, "Oh yeah, I'm in the stock market," and then you see their stocks and they have Walmart, they have restaurants. I mean, hey, whatever works for you, definitely doesn't work for me. Look at the trends. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And right now, I believe, like Taro said, I believe in space, AI, bio, all these tech. You know, it's evolving really fast. Every single day is a major milestone, I believe.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the stocks ETFs that I started looking into from January. You know, I was a bit late, but I was still early. It is SOXL.
SOXL has been interesting.
Yeah.
Watching it before I got in, yeah, definitely interesting how it climbs. It's a 3 times, what is it? What's the word? Leveraged.
Yeah, leveraged.
Stock. So, I mean, of course, it's a roller coaster, right? It's basically Six Flags of tech. It goes up sharp, it goes down sharp, but it's all a game with any other stock. Pay attention to its movements. But if you look what SOXL has in its bag, what it's backed by, I mean, I only see winners. You guys can do your own research. I don't see any losers in that bundle that makes SOXL. So I have positive thoughts on it. But once again, it's leverage. So I mean, if you're coming in with emotions, I'd stay away, right?
Yeah. But there's a trend and a pattern that always happen. You know, whatever, if it's crypto or stocks, just look at it. I mean, every time, if it's climbing, it might go down, but it's like up 80%, down 30%, up 20%, down 5%. That is a climb, and it keeps on going. Sometimes it might, you know, just poop for like 30-40%, but if you think about it, it's volatile since it's, you know, 3 times leverage, but it's good. And you know, once you learn the pattern, you have the, you know, initial fundings out, then it's house money, so just play strong. I mean, you know, if you're greedy, then it's not a place for you to come in. But, you know, if you got the nerves to hang in, then just, you know, hang in there. It's house money. Just let it ride and trim as you go along. And once it goes down 45%, you'll see the pattern. You'll just put in more money.
Exactly. I mean, the way you look at it, you trust the iPhone, right?
Yeah.
People have iPhones for what? Since the iPhone 3, right? You trust it. You believe it. If an iPhone 17 goes 40% off, you get scared.
No, you get happy.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's all about mindset. Something you trust in goes down 30-40%. It'd be a shame for you to lose that trust.
I mean, it's like what you do every day. You wake up, you eat, you drink, you go poop. It's like a cycle. Stock is like a cycle too. It does the same thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't keep going down. It doesn't keep going up. You know,
it's a game that can't end, right?
Right.
There's no end to it, or else the stock market crashes. So,
right.
You know, gotta know when to get in and get out.
Yeah.
Right.
The only danger that could happen that we have that could happen soon is with oil and, you know, Trump and Iran situation. You know, closing the whole
Hormuz Strait. I mean, yeah.
Hormuz sounds very good. I wonder, eat some Hormuz.
Can I get some pita and spicy Hormuz on the side of olives?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing how, I mean, you would think that's far from any issue that we're investing in, but at the end of the day, oil runs the world, right? You can't move, you can't get things.
I mean, you know, even having that closed for a day or two is a massive loss, but it's closed for like weeks and months. It's gonna hit you 2 or 3 months later.
Exactly. We haven't seen the punishment it's gonna bring yet.
Energy crisis.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna hit Japan very badly, and if this happens, S&P is going to go down 80% immediately.
Discount.
Right?
Black Friday sale.
Yeah, but you know, if you guys smell something fishy, since we're talking about the golf and fishy, you get it?
I get it.
Anyways, if you feel something fishy, if you're not losing tons, just take the initial funds and see how it goes. If it goes down, discount. Buy more.
Right.
So, you know, play it wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, let's get into a bit about crypto.
Okay.
Alrighty, yeah, so, you know, me being ASY on X, we were talking about Cardano. We had an X space last week. and we had the title Japan Replies to Cardano. It was an amazing space, lasted for 6 hours. We were just planning to do it with 10 people.
Wow.
I changed the title because they, my host had a corny title. So, seriously, I mean, if you want to do a clickbait, I'll clickbait everybody.
Right.
And we got the CEO, the top people from different companies in layer 1, layer 2 of Cardano related blockchains. And oh my God, we had Charles Hoskinson in the room, and we ended up having 2,600 people tuning in, and that was the biggest X space in Japan history.
Congratulations.
And I look at other spaces, and I'm talking about Cardano related, even in the States. We wouldn't say we're in the top 5, but we were in the noticeable area.
Right.
Yeah. So we're not gonna be like dictators, or we're saying Japan's great and we control. We don't do anything like that. Everybody's friends. We love the ecosystem, especially in Cardano. And Clarity Act is coming into crypto, and very soon. Right now, crypto is not looking too good, but everybody, this is a discount. So, same as stocks. If you have the power, if you got the guts, if you got balls, just play the game.
It's a game at the end of the day.
Yeah, but like we always say, plan ahead, and this is not a financial advice. If you're debating whether to buy or not, then don't buy.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best advice. That's the real financial advice I can give you. If you're debating, don't buy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I won't get arrested for that. I'm saying common sense.
Right. You need conviction.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, if you guys listen like maybe 30 radios ago, the stocks I mentioned, they're all winners.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to be a winner, or if you want to be a wiener, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, but
Do you have a positive outlook on crypto this year? I mean, we got 6 months left in the year.
Yeah.
What are your projections, if any?
My projection is a lot of cryptos will see its all-time high, and not only that, it will definitely recover. So basically, even talking about Cardano's looking at 23 cents, and people are saying ugly. Midnight's running because they announced about Korea's coming in strong. Next, Japan is already coming in strong. So Cardano related ecosystem. Oh my God, it is amazing. And treasury funding, we had some issues, but that's looking good. And Charles Hoskinson, all the little trolls that ate him are talking shit as usual, but leave those little crooks out of the picture anyways, because they're all a small bag, and all they can do is whine. But people like me, I'm being a developer, making nodes and stuff like that. But, I wouldn't call myself a professional engineer, but I'm trying to have fun in the ecosystem and bring smiles to people in the ecosystem. So I'm not funded, and but I can still add something. If I can add something to the ecosystem, I'll be more than happy to. So I'll keep on building there. So Cardano's looking good. Ether would be fine, and Bitcoin, I don't know. I'm thinking it could hit 100K by the end of the year.
Right, yeah. I mean, with Bitcoin going down, my projections will remain the same. Eventually, it's going to hit 250K.
Yeah.
That'll change the outlook of all the cryptos too. But the way it goes to 250K is the same way the rest reach their all-time highs, right?
Yeah.
So I really feel they will all rise together. Yeah.
True. So basically, unless shit happens in the government or the world, like the hantavirus, clickbait, we were talking about it, but hantavirus, it happens every single year, and if you dig in deep, it's there. And there is another virus that's going to be planted, not hopefully, but they're saying 2027 or 8, but if we can cure cancer already, which the pharmaceutical companies would say there's no cure, but
allow that to happen.
But it's already there, right?
It's been there.
So all the scientists and all those kind of people are not stupid. They're well paid and they know what they're doing.
The right people beat cancer.
Yeah.
The wealthy beat cancer.
True. And so whatever happens, there will always be a cure. And if there's a deadly virus that's going to wipe out 99% of the population, trust me, the cure will be out there in 2 minutes.
There's people who cannot afford to die to keep the world moving. That's how important some people are in society.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And this week we'll make it a wrap, but maybe next week and on forth we can talk about the new order. Was it?
Yeah. One world order.
Yeah.
It's coming. Look at the surveillance. But we got more to talk about that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we'll just we got just add another minute or two. Isn't it scary? Like when you're talking to your friend, you have your iPhone, you're not recording right beside, and you guys are talking about the day and say like I bought this at Amazon and it was great, you should buy it too. Next minute you got a ad popping out about that kind of related material.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, it's terrifying.
And Apple's already getting sued all over EU about that too, and a lot of people are winning. But don't trust anything. IT,
Right.
whether you block everything, and they say you want to block the ads and everything. That's just like saying, hi, how are you? And entering, I'm fine. Yeah. So basically, when you have a tech, you're showing everything, your credential scores and everything. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. And it's a shame, but I mean, it's best to go back to the old school way. If you got really important discussions, really critical information that you don't want to be out there, you're gonna have to go to dinner with your business partners. You're gonna have to go to dinner with your friends to talk about those heavy discussions. It's not really wise to, just put that out there on the Instagram group chat and talk about.
You know what the scariest thing is though? Wi-Fi is flying all over the place, all over the world, even in rooms, even in bathrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like signal flying from A to B to B to C.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that signal is divided into like, I don't know, like molecule levels, like electrons, like a lot of particles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every single particle catches a single phrase of a conversation, takes it to the main computer, and it rebuilds it. So basically, even if you don't have an iPhone, wherever you speak, everything is recorded, and they have a...
Well, that's happening in Hawaii. I mean, our traffic they want to make it 100% surveillanced. Right?
Yeah.
So right now, I mean, you run a red, the government's going to send you a bill with a picture of your car running the red. That's just a start, you know. That's just a start. I mean, imagine that everywhere.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
True.
So I totally get why the schizophrenics start saying that the birds aren't real.
Yeah.
Right? They think the robot's listening in.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's going to be a wrap. That'll wrap it up.
All right, well, I appreciate everybody tuning in as always. I thank you guys all for the support. Sometimes I don't feel the support, so reach out to us on X. Let us know you're there. Let us know you're listening. Once again, people have the power. You guys can pick the topics. We love to hear your thoughts. So maybe a poll in the future we'll put out on X, and you guys go and click away. I'd rather have you guys listening to what you guys want to hear about. So definitely reach out on there. Shout out to TJS Radio as always. And have a great weekend. Aloha, everyone.